Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video of the Star Grazed Ranch. Today we are doing the Icelandics. We have got an interesting gene circling through the Icelandics that that is really cool to cover. I don't have very many of these guys. I only have the 4 of them, so it should be a relevantly short video. Hopefully. A lot of my videos have been ending up pretty long for quite a few horses. So this is well, obviously, we're going over genetics and stuff, so yeah, it takes a while. This is Broken Moon, and over the past few days, I've been actually keeping track of their height. So she is 130 centimeters. And that leads up to 12.7 hands. Now, hands is the original way to mark a horse's height. But centimeters also works. So sometimes you get a horse that's like 15 hands high or 12 hands high. Sometimes even 10 or 8. Like my ponies, a lot of them are 8, 7 hands. But it can vary. It can vary on the genetics and everything like that. So let's go over Broken Moon. Maybe I'll show you everyone else first so we can kind of look at what we're dealing with for the genetics today. So we'll just go this way. This is Common's Shadow. This is the newer foal that has arrived. She's 1 year and 7 months. Oop, I forgot to mention. Yeah, Broken Moon is 3 years and 6 months, which means she grew up 6 days ago. Common's Shadow will grow up in about, I don't know. I can't do that kind of conversion. So her height, she's 124 centimeters at the moment because she's still a baby. And yes, in this game, the height goes up. So she might end up being a little taller than her sister. I'm not too sure. She's 12.2 hands at the moment at 124 centimeters. And so if you see this white face on her, Broken Moon also has it, but it's not as prominent right now because of her coat color change. But you see the blue eyes? If you see those blue eyes, we're gonna come over here to Snow. He is my 7-year-old and 5-month-old Icelandic. I've had him for a very long time. So yeah, he is 135 centimeters, which is 13.2 hands, which is quite taller, which is taller than the other two, but at the age of 5, for Broken Moon, she shall grow a little more. And then a fun thing about the parents of these two, both the foals have blue eyes. Both parents have brown eyes. See? Snow has brown eyes, and Sunny has brown eyes. She is 7 years and 6 months, which means I got Snow a day after I got Sunny. So yeah, she is currently at 142 centimeters, which is quite tall. It's tall. She's like the tallest Icelandic that I have. She is 13.9 hands, which is 142 centimeters. Man. So, what I didn't realize about Sunny till now is that she's a flea bitten. I didn't realize that till pretty much just yesterday. I was taking some up-close pictures of her face and stuff like that, and you see these little freckles on her face just under her eye and along the long side of her face. And then if I come down here, there's a bunch of these little speckles on her body. So that means she is flea bitten. Now, if you remember Maple from my very first video, my Arabian horse, she is also flea bitten. They are both flea bitten chestnuts, I believe, because I believe these are chestnut spots, but I could be wrong. Why her muscle physique like that? That's weird. So we're gonna go back to Broken Moon, and we're gonna go start from her in her genetics, and we are running out of horses to cover. That's crazy. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to start suggesting what other things I should make a video about. So this is. Oh, I didn't know she had that. Okay, so we're gonna go over Broken Moon's genetics. But as you can see, she's got the bald face. It kind of stops right at the line of her cheek there. And it goes out. That's why she's got a pink nose and the rest of her is gray. She's not white. She's gray. She's dapple gray. Yeah, she's dapple gray. But yeah, she's got blue eyes as well. So I kind of did some research, and blue eyes aren't always the cause. Or bald faces is what she's got, is where she's got a white face. It's not always the result of blue eyes, but sometimes it is. I hear a lot of the times that the baldness goes over to the ears that they're deaf or something, or if they're blind, I don't know if that's true. So yeah, this is Broken Moon's genetic makeup. I guess my speaking problem's already starting. So she's got the 1E for extension. She's got the 1G for gray, which I don't think we've covered any horses with the gray allele. But yeah, that's what she has. That's what's creating her gray tint. And then she's got the cream, which is making her coat really light appearance, which is also helping with the dapples. And then she's a dun. I did not know that. Oh my goodness, I did not know that she was a dun, because usually all the duns that I have, they have stripes on their legs, but she does not. So I don't know where that gene came from. And then if I keep going down, she's got this SW1. I don't know what that means, because there's a SW2, there's an SW3, there's an SW1, and right now she has the SW1. This doesn't really count because it is a recessive allele, which means it doesn't show up. The recessive allele, the recessive genes can show up, but it takes like 2 dominant genes, and those are 2. Well, I don't know. So yeah, that is Broken Moon's genetic makeup. Now, what she looked like when she was a baby was exactly like how Common Shadow looked, but Broken Moon was darker. So Common Shadow is super light. I'm kind of curious what she'll turn out to be, and actually there's an iconic thing between Sunny and Snow. I'll talk about that when I get to them. But let's look at Common Shadow genetic makeup. Wow, it was already on the page. Okay, so I see why we are not as dark, or I think it's the reason why we're not as dark. Okay, well there's quite a few differences in her than there is in Broken Moon. So she does have the 1 allele for extension, but instead of the gray allele, she has the agouti allele. I still don't know if I'm saying that right. And then she has no cream gene. So that's kind of. So yeah, it's kind of. I don't even know what she's gonna look like. I haven't dealt with the Icelandics very much, and to know what genetic lining makes a certain coat. So I don't know, but apparently she is done, and she's got that pattern, or she's got that gene as well. My goodness. So yeah, she will be a very beautiful horse, but also she has the bald face with the two colored eyes. Now, Common Shadow and Broken Moon both have the same type of face marking. So yeah, they will most likely look the same, but they most likely might look different. I don't know. I won't know until Common Shadow is grown up. And then we come over here to Snown. So Snown, when he was a baby, he looked like a gray horse. He was looking like he was going to be a gray one. So when he grew up, I accidentally named him Snown because I thought he was going to look snowy. Instead, he decided to fool me and turn into a dapple buckskin. Oh, I didn't know he was dapple until I just looked at him. That's weird. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, let's look at his genetic. My goodness, he doesn't have much. Okay, so this is where some of these so Broken Moon and Common Shadow are a split between the two. One of them carries one of the some of the genes. The other one doesn't carry the other genes that the other one would have, just like we saw. So he's got the one allele for extension and the one allele for Gucci. And then for the Delusions, he's got the cream coat, which is making him look buckskin. Yeah, the cream gene plays a big part in buckskin horses. We'll see that a lot in the Mustangs. You guys are probably gonna think I'm crazy for how many buckskins I have. And then he's got that gene. My goodness. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that is Snown and the little story to his name. Then we'll come over here to Sunny. Now, the funny thing with Sunny is she looked like she was gonna be buckskin. So a lot of my horses are wanting to fool me around this time for some reason. And yeah, this is where most of the other genetics come from. So we'll look at hers. So this is where so she's got the double dominant allele of extension. She's got the one dominant allele of agouti, the one dominant allele of gray, which is diluting her to be this color. And then she has no cream gene, so the cream gene came from Snown, which is causing him to be buckskin, which is not causing Sunny to be buckskin. But she also has the dun gene. That is where Broken Moon is a dun. So yeah, and she has no pattern there. So yeah, those are my Icelandics. I told you this would be a short video, so yeah, it feels very short. So yeah, that is my Icelandics. Now we only got 3 more breeds to cover. I know that the Mustangs are gonna be last. But look at this. It's just bizarre. Wow. 36 Mustangs. Oh, well, wait, hang on. 36 Mustang girls and 26 Mustang boys. They're always in sync. Actually, I think I got another boy Mustang coming home today, so that will be interesting. Excuse me, go small. So what we have left to cover is the Akaltikis, and the quarter horses, and the Mustangs. That's it. Only 3. So when we reach the last breed of horse, it's time to start deciding what else I'm gonna make a video on, because otherwise I'm running out of ideas. How fun! So yeah, drop a comment down below which breed I should do next. I could even... Yeah. My goodness. Wow. I can even show you what the map looks like, or how that works, or something, or whatever. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. I know that was super short, but I don't have that many Icelandics. Maybe we'll go into full pastures and we'll see. You guys are not supposed to look at these guys. Here she is. Common's Shadow. She will grow in 22 days. So that's still quite a while. So yeah, you guys aren't even supposed to look at these horses. Ah. Excuse me. Pretend you did not see those, and I will see you in my next video. Remember, I have Akaltikis, quarter horses, and Mustangs left. It feels like I'm gonna die. Alright. That is all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.